Hey, I wanted to show you guys a cool free app called Movenote that's good for you and your students to use with your Google Drive. Um, the first thing you need to do is add the Movenote app to your Google Drive. You can do this a couple ways, but I'm going to show you the way to do it using your Chrome store. So open up a new tab. Well, obviously I was in my Google Drive, and I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to go to Chrome store. And once I get to Chrome store, up in the search box, I'm going to type in Movenote and hit enter. And what's going to pop up is Movenote for Google Drive, Movenote for Education, Movenote for Marketing. As you can see, I've already added the Movenote for Education. Anyway, this is the one that I added. So all you'd have to do is click free and then follow the directions, and it will add it to your Google Drive. And so now, if I'm in Google Drive, if I go to create, I now have the app that I've added called Movenote Presentation. And when I click that, it's going to prompt me to a new screen, and it's going to say, okay, you want to do a new Movenote. Now, Movenote is another way to put your voice into a presentation, but it also will use your picture, your face. So this thing's going to pop up. Now, to use Movenote, you got to have a camera and a microphone on your computer. This is why I say it's good for teachers and students, because this would be a good idea to use if you want your students to make a PowerPoint and then present the PowerPoint for you. You don't have to have everybody standing up in front of the classroom taking turns doing presentations. They could record a Movenote, and then you can just show it in class. So when this pops up, you're going to say allow and then close, and then you can see now I'm on the screen. And now Movenote is going to record my face and my voice presenting a presentation. So now I'm going to click add slides, and it's going to say, okay, where do you want to get the slides from? Maybe you have a PowerPoint on your computer that you want to use in this Movenote, or a presentation that you've made in Google Drive. I'm going to choose one in Google Drive because pretty much I've converted all my PowerPoints into Google presentations by now. So I go to Google Drive, and it's kind of a weird view because it's just giving you like files, which is a weird thing that I really don't like. You can like click the way you want to sort or whatever, but I just know which one that I want to do a presentation over. And I see right here, this symbol tells me it's a presentation like a PowerPoint. That's Google's PowerPoint. And this is the one that I want to use, so I click it. And then Movenote is going to move those slides from the Google presentation over to it. It'll take a minute because it's going to see it says converting right here. And you have to wait till that little line moves all the way across. Okay, and so I paused it. And now my presentation has been converted. And when I'm ready to record, it's really easy. I just hit record, and it'll give me another little countdown up here. Alright, and then I start talking about this presentation. So this would be like if one of my students missed this lab, I could pull the presentation up and I could talk them through the lab. It's just another way to present. And as you're going through, you would say the title or whatever, and then as you click up here, it'll switch to your new screen, and then I could talk about the screen, what's on this screen with the student, and I could keep clicking through and all that good stuff. Just keep going through. And when I'm done with the presentation, I would, you can stop at any point and push stop, and think about what you need to say or whatever, and then hit resume, and it's going to give you the countdown again, and then you just keep going and talking, and then when you're done, you hit save and preview, and it'll tell you that this will take a little bit, and then it will count down, and then it'll say da 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 da, do you want to recommend? I'll recommend later, although I'm recommending this all to you guys. I'm going to pause. Okay, and I paused it while it finished converting over, and now when it's finished, I have this saved, my Movenote presentation, and you can email this to students, you can save it on a website, you can save the link on a Google Doc, whatever you want to. Right here is the link to it, so you can copy it straight from there. You can share it on social media, whatever you need to do. In your Movenote account, though, when you go to Archive, it lists the presentations that you have made. These would be your presentations. So like if you had one you made earlier that you now want to share, Archive is where it saves them. And then from here you can send it through Gmail. Share via services is just another way to share. Most of you guys are going to go to option, and from here, to settings, options is what they call it. And then from here, embed this Movenote, and it gives you the URL address right here to share it with, HTML code, or if you want to embed it straight into a website, you can use it there. So Movenote is a really cool way for you and your students to do presentations, either with PowerPoint, with Google Presentation. You can even pull up a document and talk about it. It doesn't really matter. You can pull up anything and talk about it using Movenote. The students really like it because it puts their face on the presentation. And of course, they love to look at themselves. It's the age of selfies. So I hope you guys like it and you can use it for something.